Here's a quick tutorial on how to set up Google Sites for your music portfolio. So first thing you want to do is go to sites.google.com. Sometimes you might go into the old one, so if you do, just click on the new Google Sites. I'll go from scratch in case you haven't started yours yet. If you have, you will see them there, but I will go through all the different things that you need to know about starting up your new website. Okay, so here we go. This is a new website. For your title, call it your name, music portfolio. All your music work is going to go onto this website, and it's a way in which we'll present our work so that we can add things like compositions on MuseScore and other resources in here, and all the work that you do. So there we go. Title your site Mr. Sham, your name and music portfolio, and likewise have that up here as well. Now to add extra pages here, you will need to go to the pages menu. This bottom button helps you add a new page. The first page you're going to add is our topic, which is music from around the world, which is your term 1 topic. Click on done, and that will add that page. Now it's up to you how you want to format it. If you want to, you can adjust the different objects on the page, but there it is. The second page you will need is an About Me page, as most websites have, where you will have a little profile of I guess your musical journey there. There's more about that later. But what I want to go through is how you manage your pages and how you add content, especially from MuseScore in here. So in Music Around the World, we're going to start by adding a sub-page. To do a sub-page, you can either do another new page. I'm going to call this La Cucaracha, because that's what I'm working on right now. But you can title it whichever bit of content you're writing. Now to make a sub-page, you can either make a page and drag it under the main page, which is Music from Around the World, or you can click on the triple dots here, the menu, and add a sub-page. Either way works. What that does is it will file this sub-page under the main topic, and that's a neat way on organizing your content. So we have also looked at the Russian dance, and so you can make it as a sub-page under Music from Around the World. Now I want to go through how to add content now. So with MuseScore, first of all, to add content you can double click and this little wheel will come out what sort of content you will need. If you're just adding text is all you'll need, and you'll be able to write paragraphs and whatever else. The good thing about the website is you're able to add active content. So for example, if you've been working on a document such as, let's just say, a PowerPoint like this, you can add it in, and when you edit that that Google slide, it will edit it from your website as well. So the most updated version will always show up, which is an advantage of doing it this way. Of course, you can also do Google Docs and things like that. Let's just have a look at what this will look like on your website. So if you hit the preview button, it's going to show you what it looks like from the other end. You will see that it looks like a blank doc, but you can see that you can navigate the slides through this website builder. Okay, now more importantly though, besides adding these things, we want to know how to add our MuseScore notation and composition files. So I'm going to switch back to the page La Cucaracha and show you how you add MuseScore files in here. Okay, we've worked on setting up the site. Of course, you can design it how you like, but we've gone through the basics of that, so that's done. Step 2, we need to know how to export out of MuseScore so that we can put the right files in here. To do that, as you know, a website needs content, and the content can be PDFs, it could be images, it could be text. MuseScore files don't work unless you export them in the right file format. So you will need to go to File and Export, and MuseScore, the Google Sites will be able to read the PDFs, it's also really good at doing PNG files. So when you go to PNG, you will be able to export it to a PNG, which is an image file. And on the website, you can now add that image. You might need to go to the upload button. Apologies. So when you go to upload, you will see the two images that we've just exported, the 2 pages of my piece, and you can add them in like that. And then once you add them in, of course, you can change how it looks on your website, and so on. So there we go. Apologies, I haven't formatted it the best way, so I'm going to do that again. But that is how you add images into the website so that we can see your work. Sometimes if the work required is only 1 line and some lines are cut off, what you will need to do is go to crop and drag it so that we can see all the work, and so on. And you might need to just lengthen that work so that we can see it all. Okay, so that's one way of putting MuseScore files onto your website. The second way, which is a bit trickier but much more useful, is by uploading your work onto the MuseScore servers. So what you can do in MuseScore is you can go to Save Online. And when you save it online, you will need to sign into an account. I've logged into Taramura High's account already, and you can then save it online onto their servers. Once you've done that, I've got it here. It will look like this when you go to that page. You can see it's the work that I've just uploaded. And now, I'm going to show you how to embed this as a active content in your website, which is this 3rd step. We've done that. Oh, sorry, I better go back to the 2nd step and show you how to save it as a PDF on Classroom. This is a little bit trickier because the website doesn't have the best support for PDF files. So what you will need to do is upload your work onto Drive. Let me do that first. Go to G Drive Music and upload the file, which is saved in Year 8 Music. There it is. Let's say this file that I want. You will first need to upload it onto your Google Drive. So I'm going to put it in 2019. After you've uploaded your PDF into Drive, then you can go to the website and add it in this way. So that's the way of adding in a PDF. It's a little bit trickier, but you first need to upload it into Drive, then once you've uploaded it, you put it in. So I would prefer doing an image because that way it just goes straight in when you double click and hit the upload button. But we're up to step 3, which is how to add active content, which is by far the most fun. Now, just then I've already uploaded this work online onto the MuseScore server. So now I'll go to the MuseScore server, and you can click the share button. When you click the share button, there will be this piece of code here, which is embed on your site. Click on the copy button, and the computer will help you copy all this text, all this code. Then when you go to your website, you are able to then double click, go to the embed button, embed code, and paste that text here. Once again, once you've pasted it, you can change the way it looks on the site, but I'm going to show you what each of these files will look like on the website now. So the PDF is an active piece of content where you can scroll within this window. So when there's 2 pages, it will show up as 2 pages. The picture is static, it doesn't move around. This last one is the MuseScore file, which is embedded. It lets you, for example, play the music, or it lets you interact with it in different ways. You can play it slower, which is very useful for practicing, or you can even tell certain instruments to be on or off when you're practicing. So it's quite a useful one. Of course, you can also go full screen so that you can see the lot, but that will be for you to enjoy. So I hope this tutorial made it easier for you to set up your website so that and also upload the various types of content that you'll need. Thank you.